Some lawmakers in Washington are warning interest rates might go up. That's if Congress doesn't come up with a plan to deal with the debt ceiling. And there isn't any plan in sight. As our Washington Bureau reports, what happened today on Capitol Hill is another display of the brutal partisan divide in Congress.
A group of Democratic senators walked in, and then this happened.
What the heck is going on here?
People want it to stop.
This is a totally manufactured crisis.
These lawmakers are talking about the move by some Republicans to use the debt ceiling debate as a bargaining chip to repeal Obamacare. Senator Bob Casey is one of the most vocal Democrats.
I think when you consider not just the threat of it, but the adverse consequences that flow from this, they're almost unimaginable. I don't even think we want to begin to contemplate how bad this could be.
The president says it's irresponsible politics, and he's speaking out too.
I am prepared to work with Democrats and Republicans to deal with our long-term entitlement issues.
The debt ceiling lets the government borrow money to pay bills it already racked up. The Treasury Department expects to exceed the $16.7 trillion debt ceiling in October. Republicans say they can solve the budget and debt ceiling arguments by cutting federal spending. Republican Ohio Senator Rob Portman told us, "This debt limit vote is a time to restrain spending. The time for talk is over." If this all sounds familiar, that's because it is. Members of Congress had a similar debate back in 2011 when the scare of a debt ceiling default led to a lower stock market and a downgrade in the nation's credit. Salim Firth with the Heritage Foundation says that can't happen again.
It's unfortunate that we need an alarm clock this loud to convince our politicians to do the right thing. But my hope is that they'll do the right thing before we get there and we won't have to deal with, short-term measures.
The debt ceiling isn't the only deadline approaching. The fiscal year ends September 30th, and the White House and Congress must come up with a new spending plan or face a government shutdown. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.